Hey, what's going on, Box? My name's Keith. Welcome back to a brand new career mode. We're gonna do the a Manchester City career mode. So let's get into it. Straight away, we've got obviously the pre-season. Go for the most money, which is in Japan, where you've got like of Bayern Munich, Dortmund, PSG, Atletico, and I would say that is the most difficult, even though you've got Roma, Napoli, Valencia and Real Madrid and Milan, Wolfsburg are the main ones there. And Sevilla. I'll say this one's the most difficult, although we will just be simming it. So the squad at the minute is looking like this. What I think we will need to do, bring in another striker, not because Iheanacho is not very good, it's just after Iheanacho we don't really have a striker. We've got this Ambrose, who is a good young player, just, you know, not really good enough at the minute. So the formation will be, I'm going to do 3 at the back, but with a central defensive midfielder who will be Fernando, Dev Clichy, Marito, Stones. Then instead of Sanya, I'll have, where is the company? Look, to be honest, they're not that high rated. Clichy, Kolarov and Sanu, I don't personally rate them that much. So we're gonna have maybe Gundogan or Gundogan. We'll need Piccolo off for Navas. Yeah, like that. And I think that will be how it will go. And I'll have Sané. I'll have him on the bench. So positions I'm wanting to improve. I want to get a new centre back with just in case someone gets injured. Because I've got Stones, Company and Otamendi. So for centre back, I was thinking someone like Boateng or Thiago Silva, or maybe, although he's not a right back, he's a left back, David Alaba. He might be a choice. I was thinking about getting Payet, but where Sterling plays. Just another possibility. We need a new striker, like I've said, or maybe a striker who can also play as an attacker midfielder. So striker, I was thinking of maybe someone like Lacazette, Griezmann, Cedric, Baku Bowie, I don't know how you say his second name, and some central midfielders like Tar and Laporte. So let's go have a look at some of them players, like inquire about them and all that. Office, got a nice little transfer budget there. That's just about the thing. Shirt seals. Right, so it will be a very difficult career mode considering there's 3 crucial there's no objectives for financial, so it's like no budget really, which is quite good. When he signed 2 players 20 years old or younger with great potential that will average overall rating of players currently in the same position. Sign 1 youth player to the senior team, play them 5 matches, either as a starting 11 or bring them on as a sub, which will be important because they'll probably come on as a substitution. Brand exposure when he gain, that's a lot of sales. And he qualified for the Champions Cup within 2 seasons in the Champion Cup, win the title, remain in 2 seasons, win the league and win the Emirates FA Cup. Now with the cup, I think to be honest, being realistic, I think for me the semi-finals, it should be what I'm aiming for, minimum. Maybe quarter, depending who we get set up with. That's just all about that. I'll keep that shirt seal 1 though. That'll be important. Right. So let's have a look at some players. Oh, that's centre back. He's loan listed. I'll inquire about him because that's a youth player we could bring in. Like I've said, need bring in some youth players. Let's straight away look at Payet. Because if he's expensive, you know, don't really, like, he's not like a main person. Just do Dimitri. Or could just go all the way down to West Ham. Would have been easier, but you know, Cal Antonio, oh, he's 26. So he's a lot younger than that. Collins, Figuli, Kiati, where's he? Where's Payet? Mark Noble, oh there he is. Another left mid. Inquire about him, just, you know, see how much he's worth and all that. And I will also put a bid in for 31 million, which is his value. I've learnt this off a different YouTuber, I can't remember who it was. Always put a bid in for the valuation because you never know. You might actually see lock it then. Frank Lampard's still one of the main people who come up. That how do you spell Lacazette's name again? There we go, the C. And this one is valued at 30 odd million. I'll offer 37, which is his value. Now Griezmann, in case we don't get Lacazette. I think Griezmann's younger, if I'm correct. Where's Griezmann? I'll just go to Liga Santander, Madrid. Where is he? There we go, Griezmann. No, the same age. Ooh. But Griezmann's worth a lot more than Lacazette. Although he is a high rated. That is a lot of money. Though. And the wages is big too. That'll be like a quarter of our budget gone just on the striker. Tar we'll go for now. I'll type in Johnson. Oh. There we go. Oh, it's a centre back tile. So new. Add to my shortlist and inquire about them, and we'll ask the scout for a scout report on him. He's a nice big centre back. He's only young. He's only 20. Go for Laporte. And there's a centre back who's quite young. Oh, but he's a bit more expensive, I would imagine. 28 million, just over his value. See if we'll bite on that maybe. Thiago Silva is another one. Thiago since 31 years of age. Thiago Silva, entire. He's their captain though. All in their short on centre back. Yeah, they will be after just sold David Luiz. Maybe if we offer who's worth more? Khaleesi too. I don't know, they might just accept that. David Alba now. Oh look, David Alba. He's only 24. But once again, he's expensive as he is 40 million. Offer 42 for him. He's also signed a new contract. And for a cheaper striker, we'll go for Cedric. There he is. He's only 21. Oh no, wait, is that him? No, it's not, but I don't know, just got a feeling he might be decent. There he is. Yeah, he's there. I'll inquire and ask my scout about him. Then we'll do the transfer list too. I'm gonna put on like transfer. God, loads of people out on loan. Sonia. Delph, he won't be getting game time. Gonna keep a natural just in case we'll get like an injury to a striker or something. No loan left. Just put all these people on loan. They won't be getting game time here. Oh, and another person I'm gonna add for, although the one before now will be for like youth, Oh, it's going to be Jordan Pickford. Some people might be saying I'm being biased here, but he is a good young keeper. So I don't know if they'll sell him. And Joel Solo, forgot about him. I'll just ask about him. No, add him to my shortlist. Add to my shortlist. And yeah. Never know, they might not think he's worth that much and might be able to get him for cheap. Oh, it's a bit much for... Oh, Alba's not for sale at any price. They want 30 something million. Give you that much for them. See if we'll bite on that. I don't think Payet's worth 50 odd million personally, but I don't think that'll be worth it. That's a lot. I'll offer 52. Never know. There's a lot of unaccept and inquiries. Thiago Silva at any price. Report $500,000 par. $17 million. We'll offer for him. Griezmann's not any price, 60 odd. Laporte, Silva, Clary. Reece Oxford is only 1.7 mil. No, let's not be stingy with that. It's a good trade. Like just under 2 mil for like him. And 69 million. Oh, 47. $112 million for him. Now that's a bit stupid. I mean, I'll offer 70 million for him. I mean, I can go get Lacazette. Oof. On a hefty bit. So I'll offer just under, like 11 mil under. Not interested in the player. Try Bakary Sagna. Might be interested in him. No, when we're gonna, I really want to do well in this. I mean, we've got Pajan Yaman. Oh no, we're just gonna sim these games. And Dortmund and us. I don't think that other team will like even get a point personally, but come on, wanna go out. Ian Natural scored and Jesse Rodriguez scored for them. So we got a point at least. Yeah, and they got beat like I thought. They would have lost time. Accept, accept. Gonna give him what he wants. Just he'll be a crucial first team player. Oh, it's just so important, but you know. I'll probably say crucial because he'll probably play up with Aguero unless we'll get Lacazette. squad rotation 5, 15. I'll go. And they don't accept that for Griezmann, so I'm not going to keep trying to get Griezmann because it's not worth that much. No, we should be winning this game. Same. 2-0. Aguero got both the goals, which is good. Got 4 things. Squad report about Soro. Are they accept? Unaccept. Unaccept. Oh, come on, guys. Oh, but I mean, 59 million, just under. No, I think we've already got 1 striker. Looks like we're gonna get 2. I don't think there'll be any point in going after 3. So that's pretty good for a youngster. 3 days remaining. But not offer to buy him. How much did they want? Like $1 million. Just offer him a cheeky mill. Just, I want to make sure we can get him. No. Right. And then, I think, a few days before the Dortmund game will be when both accept. So we've got Reece Oxford, who's our first signing. We've also signed with Baku Ambu. That's what it's gonna get called. So Nolito, Sterling, and Sterling can come off for, where is he? And Sterling can go on the bench though for Fernando. And to be honest, I'll put Oxford on the bench for cliche. Just wanna move him a bit more. Like, just more left and right a bit, further out. Oh, forgot about training. Who should we add? Wingers? No. Fullback. Oh, centre back. Definitely add John Stones. I want him to have a good potential. Reece Oxford. And if we get a Soro, we'll put a Soro there. And both too. Soro and Pickford if we get them. There we go. All 3 of them got these, so what was I gonna do? I'll go. Just make them last one. Oh, they're all accept. Only one 6 mil, 6, not 6 mil, 6,000 a week. Which is very cheap. Got Laporte, our new centre back, and Lacazette access. didn't look like the deal was gonna happen for a while. Now we'll have a look at Pickford. The one, oh, 4 million for Pickford. Yeah, I'll do that for Pickford. I mean, 22, what was it, 74 rated, which is quite good. Reporters arrived, which will be just in time for the Dortmund game, which means Johnny Stones, you can go on the bench for Sanya, and Sanya, you can come off for new signing, Eric Laporte. Oh, wait, no, like I said, didn't accept it, did he? I think if we'll win, oh no, I don't think Paris Saint-Germain will become if we lose, but to be honest, I think we've got a better team than them. Yeah, we do. 4 goals. Won it quite comfortably. With Gundogan, De Bruyne and Silva getting the goals, so we'll be through to the next, I think it'll be a semi-finals against Atletico Madrid. Tar accept. Accept Tar. Ooh, I should work. I'll stall Tar. And simulate all the way to Atletico, and then we'll finish off the episode. Transfer off for De Bruyne and Aguero. If you give me 93 million, I will let you have De Bruyne. Oof. No, let's just go. Straight 104, and if I accept that, then fair enough. They're both in good form. And I think that's going to be it for today's episode. Oh, they want 8 mil for him. We're going to accept Lacazette in case Aguero does leave. Keep stalling with Tar. I'm going to give who can I give? Zabaleta. We'll give Zabaleta for him. I think they would accept that. Right, so that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.